Episode 10 of the Clutch 10 podcast is here.
What?
I am Jake Crumley.
I'm Ronnie Hensley. How are we doing?
Yes. Welcome to the podcast where we talk about sports 10 questions at a time. And Ronnie, we had something significant happen in both of our lives this week.
We did?
We battled it out.
Yeah.
In the last week of the regular season of fantasy football, both of our seasons on the line. Winner secures a playoff spot. Loser gets knocked out of the playoffs.
I lost.
And one of us came out victorious.
I lost. My team
probably the guy that's all giddy right now.
My team put up 87 points. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes has been doing good for me this whole season. He dropped 6 points. It was a dud for you, man. My season has completely fallen apart ever since Sam Laporta got injured. So I've been starting a Rondé Gatson, the Chargers rookie tight end. He was good for.
He had like 2 or 3 good weeks.
He had like 4 good weeks in a row, honestly, and it just all fell apart after that. And then Terry McLaurin, who came back from injury, had an amazing week last week. Did not have a good week this week. Just horrible.
Yeah.
Just horrible. I'm out of the playoffs. So. I might lose.
I'm sorry to knock you out, man.
It's
I don't want to see you losing, but I want to win.
Yeah.
I'm going to win this thing. Hey, but prior to this week, I had a 3-week stretch where I scored the second most points, the first most points, and the first most points in the league. My team ended the season hot.
You're not going to win.
So hopefully I have a chance at winning the prize. Ronnie, you have a chance at losing it all and doing the punishment, which is we get a 2-hour radius around our hometown, and we drop the loser off blindfolded wherever we want, and they have to find their way back without their phone.
Trust me, I'm already thinking about strats for this. I hope I don't, because
I don't think you're going to lose to somebody.
This is a horrible punishment.
Like, you were... You know,
this week I faced the worst team in the league. So if I lose this week, I mean, it's just everything's crumbling.
Yeah, you do face like significantly the worst team in the league. Like it's funny. I was looking at the stats. The worst team in the league, our friend Parker, he has the second least points against, and he went 2-12.
He's lost like 12 straight. He's lost 11 straight. So if I'm the person that that breaks that 11-game losing streak, I have to rethink some of my decisions. But anyways,
has he actually lost 11 straight?
11 straight, yeah.
That's beautiful. Wow. All right. Well, let's get into it. The way this podcast works is we have 10 questions prepared, including some of the biggest, most relevant topics in football right now, some surprise questions, some games, and much more. In the future, some questions maybe from you guys in the comments, so please make sure to drop your best questions in the comments. We want to answer those. At the midway point, Ronnie and I will be diving into some head-to-head trivia, which we do every episode. Currently, I am ahead all-time 5-4. It was 5-2 a couple episodes ago, but Ronnie's making my way back up. So let's see if you can tie it up today. Yep. Also, make sure to stick towards the end. See us get a little bit off topic. See what we like outside of sports. Anything else, Ronnie?
I think we should just jump right in.
We do need to note, next week we are college students, and we have finals. So
no episode next week.
1 week break, and then we'll be back the week after with a little Christmas episode.
I know y'all are devastated, but we'll be back with the Christmas episode, and that one's going to be good. That one's going to be good.
Other than that, let's just get right into it, yeah?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Question of the day, number 1. We're going to play a little game, Contenders or Pretenders. And Ronnie, you brought some teams. I'll let you present them, but it's a simple question. Do these teams actually have a chance of making the Super Bowl or winning it?
Yeah, and this is a year where it feels like the everything is wide open for anybody. Anybody can come in. But these specific teams, do they have what it takes to go all the way? First one, Houston Texans. What do you think?
So I know you just said, I'm going to preface my answers real quick. Because it's so wide open, I'm being extra critical.
Yeah.
I'm being picky here. Because I don't want to just say everything to yes. However, I am going to say yes to the Texans. I do think that the Texans are, I wouldn't bet on them to win the Super Bowl. I think the window's open. And I think, again, because of what you're saying, everyone is flawed. Everyone has problems. That's why it's wide open. When you have the best defense in the league, even if your offense is below average, there's a chance that defense could carry you to the Super Bowl.
Here's what I'll say. I don't think any team wants to see the Texans in the playoffs. But all it takes is one loss. And I'm just thinking about, do the Texans really have what it takes to string together like multiple wins in a row? And they do have one of the best defenses in the league. I may take the Seahawks defense over the Texans. But is it such a good defense?
Hard no on my part, but the Seahawks defense is very good. But
is it?
I think the thing that
I was just gonna say, is it like such a good defense that they can stifle some of these top teams? Like when you get to an offense like the Bills or one of those more higher powered offenses?
I think so, because they already have the last 3 weeks, the last 5 weeks. Okay, let me take you through the last 5 weeks. They shut down Patrick Mahomes. They shut down the Colts offense with a healthy Daniel Jones.
No easy feat.
They shut down Josh Allen, and then they played the Titans, whatever. And then they beat the Jaguars. They gave up 29 points to the Jaguars. They gave up 2 defensive touchdowns. They really didn't give up 29 points to the Jaguars, who have been a consistent offense.
Yeah, their defense has been playing lights out recently. There's no denying it. But we'll see how it goes to the end of the season. They still have more games to play.
Are you saying... Okay, the question is contenders or pretenders, though. Which one are you saying?
I think they're pretenders. Just, at least this year. Maybe if they get their offense together, maybe they can go all the way.
I mean, that's fair. I won't argue on that. I mean, it is... The offense is bad.
Yeah. Next team I have is the 49ers. Contenders or pretenders?
My 49ers, our 49ers. Pretenders. I don't see that. It's hard for me to see with this defense not running out of steam in the playoffs. And I think that I've been very critical of teams with weak schedules this season, i.e. the Broncos, i.e. the Patriots. But I think that also applies to my favorite team, the Niners.
49ers have had a bit of a
all the good teams they faced this season, they've lost to.
I will say, I think it'd be hilarious if out of all the years, like where the Super Bowl window opened, this is the year we win with like half of our roster out. But I mean, still, 49ers are competing. I think this is a team that can always compete, even despite the injuries. Mm-hmm. But I can maybe see them sneaking their way into like an NFC Championship game. But I don't know if they're Super Bowl made. Yeah. So I'm going to go pretenders for them as well. Next up, Eagles. I think they're contenders. I still think they're contenders.
I think that the Eagles are experiencing just what they experienced 2 years ago in 2023. The end of season fall off. I think it's the same thing. I don't think... Here's one take. I think Jalen Hurts is one of the worst quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl in recent memory. We'll get into Jalen Hurts maybe later. Maybe. But it's just... The offense can't figure it out. It simply can't. And the defense is great, but the defense isn't Texans level best in the league. They're probably top 5, but I think, in my opinion, with the defenses, the Texans have separated themselves with everyone else. That's why I believe in them. The Eagles are very, 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 very good, but they haven't separated themselves. And it's just hard to win on offense when you can't control the ball, because Saquon is no longer efficient this year.
I completely agree with everything you just said. I just still think if there's any team that can get hot towards the end of the season, I think it is the Eagles. I mean, they haven't been playing the best at all, but I feel like all the pieces are still there for a Super Bowl run. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm not saying it will happen. I just think
the pieces on paper are certainly there. They are certainly there. I just don't know if I believe in the cohesiveness right now.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm not married to the idea that they're contenders. I just think they have it. Maybe. Next up, Bills. Buffalo Bills. Mm-hmm. I think they're contenders.
Real quick, I want to tell you, I think it's my Wi-Fi that's sucking, but you're lagging so much. So I don't know if I'm answering you 10 seconds after you're asking me these questions. But with the Bills, when you have probably the best quarterback in the league, it's hard to say no. I think they're contenders. Even though I do think that they are kind of putting up one of the weaker seasons they have over the past couple years, I think it benefits them that everyone seems to be a little bit weaker at the top end of the NFL right now. So
Yeah, and the kryptonite is the Chiefs. Chiefs not making the playoffs this year, barring some miracles. So I think if there's any year for the Bills to finally break through, it's this year. Next up, I have the Jaguars.
for sure.
Contenders or pretenders?
My take on the Well, first of all, the Jaguars are very underappreciated. I mean,
I agree.
Who's talking about the Jaguars right now, realistically? And they're leading their division, and they've been really hot recently. But Trevor Lawrence, I don't trust. He's inconsistent.
Yeah.
And the defense, I like, but I think that you can get into some rough waters in the playoffs if you're a little bit too turnover dependent, and that's kind of what I view this Jaguars defense as. I'm gonna say pretenders.
I agree. I'm not going to go too much into that. I just think this Jags team hasn't shown me anything different from previous Jags teams that made the playoffs, maybe won a game, but not really going to go all the way. Next up, Bears. Pretenders or contenders?
I mean, everyone's high on Ben Johnson. I'm on the same boat. I'm as high on Caleb Williams as you'll ever find anyone. I think Caleb Williams could be a borderline top 5 quarterback next year. But that's not this year, and I don't think they're contenders. I don't view this defense as good enough. I think you can tell. I prioritize defense so much in the playoffs. I prioritize it so much, and I don't view this defense as one that can cover up a bad game from the offense or a bad game from Caleb Williams. I don't.
Yeah, hard agree. Next up, Chargers, last team.
It's hard because Herbert is phenomenal. Like what he did with the broken hand yesterday, even though he had some turnovers, like he did play very high level ball when he took care of it. It's just the offensive line can't stay healthy, and he has one of the worst offensive lines in the league because he has no Rashawn Slater at the tackle. He has no Joe Alt at tackle. And I think that you're going to run into a defense. You're probably going to run into multiple defenses in the playoffs that are going to exploit that. And it's just too hard. I know the Texans have a bad offensive line too, but with the Chargers, it's just the defense is good, but not great.
Yeah.
Like it's probably top 10, but I think it's not enough to carry them.
I think this win was pretty inspiring this week, but I do think Jim Harbaugh has the potential to cook something up, but not this year. So I agree, they're pretenders. That's it. Those are all the teams I had.
I agree. So I said the Texans and Bills as contenders. Which teams did you say?
I said Texans, Eagles, and Bills. So I think the only team that we disagreed on was the Eagles. Yeah. Oh.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Let's move on to question number 2. We're just gonna jump into some very relevant news. One team that's kind of on that borderline that we didn't mention is the Colts, because the Colts, their quarterback just tore his Achilles. Daniel Jones is out for the season.
He's gone.
Probably out for next season too. But the Colts don't have a great backup. It's Riley Leonard, and he's questionable. So who do the Colts bring in this week to work out and
you
then
guys
sign
already know
the next day? Who is it, Ronnie?
Phillip Rivers. What the heck? 44-year-old Phillip Rivers.
The GOAT.
How?
44, 10 kids, and he's in the damn NFL.
He's got to feed him somehow.
Phillip Rivers, bro.
I mean, it's gonna be exciting to see. It's gonna be really exciting to see if he starts and plays a game, which it's looking like he may.
I'm just
off
confused.
I'm confused too, but I'm all here for it. This season just keeps on getting better.
I am too. Yeah,
we're throwing Phillip Rivers in the mix just out of nowhere in the middle of the season. Amazing. But
God.
The one thing I will say is towards the end of Phillip Rivers' career, he kind of had a bit of a stark, downfall. I don't know if downfall is the right word, but
yeah.
He was just kind of mediocre in those last few seasons. And now we have a huge gap of seasons. He's coming back. Maybe he'll be rejuvenated. We'll have to see.
It's been 5 years. I can't believe he's in the league again.
And he was looking old 5 years ago. So
Dude, he immediately steps in and becomes one of the most immobile quarterbacks of all time. It's like he's gonna be running through quicksand out there.
Yeah, I mean, well, Tom Brady retired at 45, so you never know. Maybe
Tom Brady was so much more fit though.
Maybe he had what some of what Tom was taking. Who knows? Hilarious.
I'm just confused why you couldn't get like a Derek Carr. You couldn't get like a Cam Newton.
Oh,
you couldn't get.
You want Cam Newton over Phillip Rivers?
Ryan. You couldn't pay Tom Brady $10 million to come out of retirement. Pay Andrew Luck everything. Get Andrew Luck a good offensive line.
Andrew Luck.
Dude, freaking.
Andrew Luck.
I can't. Andrew Luck was never gonna accept.
They failed Andrew Luck, so they shouldn't be begging him to come back.
They did.
And Matt Ryan and who's the other QB names? Cam Newton. Cam Newton's terrible. He was terrible in this Derek Carr. Matt Ryan and Derek Carr, they just don't have the love for the game.
Are they better? You can't convince me they're not going to be better than Phillip Rivers, bro.
Just watch. I'm telling you, that first game back it's going to be feed families. It's going to be awesome.
God. He's going to get hurt so quick.
He's going to get...
How did he pass his physical?
I don't know.
How did he pass his physical,
He gets sacked
bro?
once and he's just going to be like crumpled like paper.
Oh, God.
Let's move on.
Ryan Tannehill. Go get Ryan Tannehill. Oh, my... Okay.
Phillip Rivers is goated. What are you talking about? We'll see.
It's going to be beautiful. All right.
Speaking of beautiful.
Ronnie, let's just move on. Let's move on to question number 3. And this is one that you have more of an opinion on than me. Number 3.
Do I?
Is JJ McCarthy, 9 McCarthy, actually good after his performance against the Commanders, putting up 31?
They did shut out the Commanders. And I will say the whispers I've been hearing, not really the whispers, the loud hearsay of, oh, JJ McCarthy's the worst quarterback of all time. Look at 9 go. He dropped 0 points. People aren't really talking as much anymore.
Look at 9 go.
They're not really hating on JJ anymore. What I will say is, I'm not going to go as far to say he's good. But I feel like people are giving him harsher treatment than most. He's still a young quarterback. Very young. I mean,
it's because he's a goofball.
We need
it's
goofballs.
Because he did the 9 thing.
We need
and he's sitting there like, yeah. That's why. It's like, when you're easy to make fun of, it spirals. Like,
Fair enough. But, I mean, he's silencing the haters right now. 3 touchdowns last week.
I don't know. I am a hater still. I am a hater. I just want to give you a reference to an earlier episode of the podcast. I believe it was like episode 6 or something. And we were coming off of the Dan Campbell week where he took over play calling duties for the Lions, offensive play calling duties.
I remember, yeah.
And they played the Commanders, put up like 44 points, and we were sitting here like, oh my God, the Lions offense is back. They're better than ever. Dan Campbell was the solution. And then they proceeded to stink it up on offense the next 2 weeks.
Fair enough. The Commanders' defense is horrible.
I think this is a Commanders' defense problem.
I agree.
Not a JJ McCarthy being good problem.
But even the worst quarterbacks in the league, even like the Geno Smiths of the league, I don't think they're doing very well against a horrible defense. Like to call JJ McCarthy one of the worst quarterbacks we've ever seen, I mean, a terrible quarterback, a Dylan Gabriel is not going to do what he did even against the worst defense in the league.
Okay,
Still
but
NFL
also,
ball.
I don't think that calling him one of the worst came unwarranted because like you put his stats through however many games it was, whether it was like 7 or something, like 6 or 7, deadass. That many games compared to Jamarcus Russell's first 6 or 7 games, the biggest bust of all time. Jamarcus Russell's were significantly better stats. That's the problem.
I'll leave it at this. He's still a young QB, very young QB. He's got a lot of his career ahead of him. I'm assuming they're going to start him next year. Let's see where things go from here.
Yeah,
I'm not going to be too hasty in calling him I mean, truly horrible.
If I'm not mistaken, he is still the youngest starting quarterback in the league, right?
I'm not sure, but seems like it. He's very young.
I'm pretty sure he was in week 1, so he probably is. So, I mean, there is that. It's just my problems with him are so significant, it's hard for me to see them being fixed, like his footwork and his just reading the field and his general arm strength.
He's young.
But He could be serviceable, maybe. I just don't think he's ever going to be like a great quarterback.
I think he's going to get benched 5 years from now. The team's going to move him up to starting. And he's going to have like a Sam Darnold type of comeback. All right.
Maybe.
Let's move on.
We'll see. All right. Let's move on to question number 4. The Chiefs versus the Texans this week. I said how high I am on the Texans. I said how the Texans are shutting down Patrick Mahomes. And the Texans knocked the Chiefs' playoffs hope out of the window. The Chiefs are not making the playoffs this year. Technically, they still have like a 15% chance to make it through the wild cards, but that's not happening.
Nah.
So what's next for the Chiefs? Where do you go from here after ending your 7 straight AFC Championship streak?
Well, first of all, they need to fire Matt Nagy into the sun. You cannot be the play caller any longer. And after that, I think it's going to be kind of business as usual. They're going to maybe go through a bit of a wide receiver rotation. We'll see. But the two biggest what-ifs, I think, are going to be Travis Kelce and Andy Reid. Travis Kelce's going to retire.
Yeah.
If not this year, then next.
He should.
He should. I mean, he's not doing terrible this year, but I mean, just age gets to you. And Andy Reid.
I mean, he was about to retire though. Like, remember he took a month or two and was like, I don't know if I'm retiring yet or not, and then was like, I'm coming back.
Yeah. Yes, I remember. So we'll see. At the minimum or at the maximum, he has like another season. And then, is Andy Reid gonna stick around? Is this gonna be kind of like a Buccaneer situation? You've got your Super Bowl, you just dip out. Except Andy Reid has his 3. I mean, he may stick around for as long as he wants, but I think there's a chance that he leaves soon.
I also think there's a chance. I don't know. I mean, I think the way I focus on this question is like, that's out of your control. You're going to lose those guys at one point. Obviously, you want to look at other guys as replacements. Like, I think it's Jesse Minter out of Michigan is a very highly sought play caller that could be getting a job next season. You could go to the defensive route. I mean, like, look at like a Robert Saleh from the Niners. There's a lot of different
Why not
guys
Spagnuolo?
At the end of the day, it's
why not Steve Spagnuolo? Why not elevate him to head coach?
With Spagnuolo, I think there's a leadership problem there because he's gotten so many opportunities and has yet to land anything. I think that teams just don't love him as a head coach. And some guys are just better fit to be coordinators. Like, that's what it is.
Fair enough.
You know, and that's not a bad thing. You know? Like, Dennis Allen has done a very good job with the Bears defense this year. But he couldn't get it done with the Saints. And he wasn't given the best cards, but he just didn't work out as a head coach. McDaniels from the Patriots, their coordinator. He went to the Raiders. He had multiple I don't remember who he tried to coach before the Raiders, but he had multiple failed head coaching attempts. But he's a good coordinator. He's just not fit to lead the whole team.
Yeah.
The Chiefs, I think there's 2 areas where I see them like needing to really invest. Number 1, the biggest sell ever was them not willing to go from a 4th to a 3rd round pick to trade for Breece Hall. The Jets were firm on getting a 3rd round pick. The Chiefs' max offer was a 4th round pick. If they bumped up to a 3rd round pick, they were getting Breece Hall. They refused. I think a run game would help this team in so many ways. And then also, I think you just need more defensive talent. I just think the talent, some of the top Allen talent is there with, Chris Jones is still great, Trent McDuffie. But at the same time, the defensive talent isn't as good as it used to be in these Super Bowl teams.
Yeah, I agree. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what's next. Yeah. All right, next question.
But the Chiefs are not going to be in the Super Bowl.
Yes, they're not.
That's one thing we can say.
For certain.
So, because they're not going to be there. Because they're not going to be there. Who do we actually want in the Super Bowl? What is our dream Super Bowl matchup?
Okay.
What do you got, Ronnie?
I'm going to get out of the way. Obviously, I want the Steelers in the Super Bowl, but I'm not going to put them in my dream matchup because I'm going to be realistic. I'm a bar my favorite team. On the AFC side,
I separated it. I have a biased one, an unbiased fun one, and a realistic one.
Okay.
That way I could get my Niners in there.
Well, my biased one would be Steelers Niners. No matter what happens, I win.
Yeah.
Unbiased, I like to see the Bills finally get to that Super Bowl. I think if there's any year, it's gotta be this year. And just the whole stories of every year just getting kicked out by the Chiefs. This is their moment. And against the Bills, I had two teams. One one more realistic one, and one that I think would be kind of frisky. Bills Packers is my first matchup. I think Bills Packers would be a great matchup. But I don't like the Packers. So
that low key, that might have been my preseason matchup, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong on that, but that might actually
makes sense. Two very hyped teams in the preseason. But the matchup I really want to see, I know it's kind of a sin. I shouldn't be trying to see something from a division that I like that the Niners are in. But Bills Seahawks is my dream Super Bowl matchup. Think about the storylines.
I hate the Seahawks.
You have Josh Allen, never won a Super Bowl. He's got his MVP. This is finally his year. And then Sam Darnold. Everyone counted him out on the Jets. He's on the Seahawks. He could lead his team to a Super Bowl. The Seahawks are contenders. They truly are contenders, especially with their defense.
They are.
And Darnold has been playing pretty well. So I think that's my dream matchup.
Yeah, I couldn't take it in my soul to see the Seahawks in there.
Fair enough.
Here, I'll give you my three real quick.
Okay.
I have my biased one. 49ers are obviously in it. Against them, and I think it's just because I'm so high on them, and I'm gassing them up. I've been gassing them up all episode. Do you want to take a guess?
Texans?
Yeah. I just love the defense, and I love DeMeco Ryans. DeMeco Ryans is one of my favorite coaches in the league, straight from the 49ers. So,
yeah. Niners,
Texans is my biased. Unbiased, what I would like to see out of just pure funness is Bears Bills, because again, I love Ben Johnson, I love Caleb Williams, and I just want to see Josh Allen in the Super Bowl, man. We need to see it. My realistic take, I don't know if this isn't my official prediction, but a realistic take that would be fun to see, Rams, because I do want to see Stafford get that second one and boost his Hall of Fame chances.
That would be
and
crazy.
Also McVay offense in the Super Bowl is fun, versus the Patriots.
No.
And listen. I agree. I don't want to see. No. I would want the Rams to win, first of all. I would want a Rams win over the Patriots to break Patriots fans' hearts. But also,
their hearts can't be broken. They have
cool
6
seeing
Super
the
Bowls.
two. And okay, whatever. It would be cool to see the two MVP frontrunners battle it out in the Super Bowl.
That would be very cool. But come on, man.
Also,
you can't
Drake
say
made the Super Bowl. Are you kidding me?
That would be awesome. If this Patriots team was any other franchise, I'd be all on board. But no, not the Patriots.
Yeah,
I just can't do
That's fair. I just had I had the MVP clash as my story there. But that's if you don't
Fair
I also
enough.
agree. I don't want to see the Patriots win at all.
All right.
Halfway through. That's 5 questions down. What time is it, Ronnie?
Trivia time.
It is trivia time.
Trivia
and
time.
Today we are bringing back Heads Up. Another best of 3 in Heads Up.
Yes.
We like doing this a lot.
This is a fun one.
I think it's because it's fun.
Yeah.
And basically, we don't know who we are. You assign a player to the other person, and the other person has to guess.
Okay.
Ronnie, are we doing all current players?
Up to you.
Current, yeah?
Up to you. If we do non-current, should be, pretty easy.
I already have my 3 players. I'll say they're all current. Maybe let's just do
Okay. I did have a fun one I wanted to do that wasn't current, but we can do all current.
Do you want to? Okay.
No. We can do all current.
Okay. All right. I have my players.
You have your players loaded up? Oh, I'm going off on the spot. Okay.
Yeah. They're not again, we keep it general so we can kind of breeze through it a little bit more. It's not super deep polls here, but yeah. I did decide who I was choosing beforehand.
Okay, I have my player.
Ronnie, I'll give you the honors of going first because I'm ahead on the scoreboard.
Is my player a quarterback?
Your player is a quarterback. Is my player a quarterback?
Yes. Okay. Is my player in the NFC?
Your player is not in the NFC.
Okay.
Is my player in the AFC?
No. No. Shit, I should probably know more about what this person's up to. There's your hint.
How?
Okay, yeah.
What?
He's not. He's not in the AFC. Oh wait.
Oh brother. Okay.
Yeah. He's not in the AFC. Sorry. Don't worry. It's an easy one.
How do you not know? Oh my god.
No, I had to double check.
Okay.
I knew. I just had to make sure.
Okay.
I think I gave it away. Is my player in the North or South?
Nope.
Okay. So we're AFC East or West. Okay.
Is my player a starter right now?
No, he's not. Is
That was a layup question.
Is my player in the AFC West?
He is.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot. Did you say yes to is he in the AFC question? Or you said
No,
you
he's
said no, right?
not in the AFC.
Has this player started a game this season?
I don't think so. No, he hasn't.
Oh boy.
Shit. Maybe I did make it too hard. Nah. No, I think you'll get it.
No. I'm gonna get this.
I believe in you. AFC East. So we just kind of got to go through the AFC East QBs.
No. AFC West.
Oh, I thought you said no for West.
I said yes to the AFC West question.
Oh, then I'm tripping. Is my guy Bo Nix?
Your guy's not Bo Nix.
Okay.
I have a shot in the dark.
Okay.
And I think it's because I know how your brain works.
Uh-oh.
Am I Jimmy Garoppolo?
Oh my God! Yes, you are Jimmy Garoppolo. Fuck.
Bang! I just knew. I knew it.
I
I knew it because we had something. Our trivia last week. It was the Tower of Football.
Yeah.
And
With
you picked Jimmy Garoppolo as one of the options, and you had to figure out his team last week, and that just made me remember that.
I should have learned.
You having to figure out his team.
I knew he was on the Rams.
I'll let you get one last guess off though. Here.
Am I Geno Smith?
You are Geno Smith.
Oh, it doesn't matter because I went first though. So you got 1-0.
Yeah. I was just letting you go.
Rapscallion.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
let me think
I'm
of
up
my
1-0. It's first to 2 points, so we'll go second player here. I'll let you go first again.
I don't know where to go. Okay, I have my player.
All right. Go ahead.
Is my player a running back?
Nope.
Rats.
Is my player a wide receiver?
Yes. Is my player on the offense?
Your player is on the offense.
Okay.
Is my player in the AFC?
No. Is my player in the AFC?
No.
Okay.
Is my player the wide receiver 1 for their team?
Yeah. Is my player the wide receiver 1 for their team?
No.
No. Wow.
Okay, so wide receiver 1 in the NFC. Am I in the East or West?
You're in the East. It's not a yes or no question, but
you just had to say yes, because it was like
Yeah. Yeah, you're in the East. You're welcome. Fuck, I'm just shooting myself in the foot here, aren't I? Wow, is my player tight end?
Yes.
Okay.
So wide receiver 1 in the East. So I'm either Wandale Robinson, or I am A.J. Brown, or I am Terry McLaurin, or I am... Oh, I don't know if you would say George Pickens or CeeDee Lamb, to be honest. Am I on a team whose main color is
Yes,
blue?
you're on a team.
I.e. the Cowboys or the Giants.
No.
Okay. You gotta catch up here.
Yeah, I gotta catch up. I gotta take like shots in the dark. So I can go with like a Sam Laporta. I can go. Would you do like? Where would Jake go with this? Would he go George Kittle? Would he go like a Trey McBride? Is my player Trey McBride? No.
Trey McBride is my fantasy football tight end. I'll say that. Was that your guess?
No, it wasn't my guess. Well, I asked, is my player Trey McBride? Oh. He didn't say anything, so.
Oh, I didn't. I just heard it might be Trey McBride. Okay. No, Trey McBride is not it.
Okay. Well, I told you it wasn't my guess, so I'll go again. Is my player George Kittle?
All right. No, it's not George Kittle.
Rats.
Am I Terry McLaurin?
Yeah, you're Terry McLaurin. Damn it.
I figured because he's on your team in fantasy.
Who'd you go with? Kyle Pitts? Sam Laporta? Who was it?
Dallas Goedert.
Yeah, that was the other one I was circling. Rats.
All right. Clean sweep. 2-0 for me. I regained a little bit of my lead. I'm up 6-4 in the trivia all the time. Let's go.
All right, good performance
Let's
today.
keep it rolling. Let's move on to question number 6. Another recurring thing that we do on this podcast, the Weekly Doghouse. Who's going into the Weekly Doghouse? Basically, every week we nominate players to go into the Weekly Doghouse because they did bad.
Mm-hmm.
Is really what they did. Or like whether it's on or off the field. Also coaches. Currently in the Weekly Doghouse, we have 3 people. Number 1, Kevin Patullo, offense coordinator for the Eagles. By the way, we both have to agree to let them go.
Yeah.
Hell no!
Yeah, no, Kevin Patullo's not out. He stayed.
We don't even need to discuss. We all know what happened. Second, Lamar Jackson.
I mean, just lost against the Steelers. But the Steelers are a Super Bowl team, so make that what you will.
I say
we let him out. Yeah,
I don't think it's all on him.
I say we let him out.
Okay.
You guys can discuss in the comments whether you think that likely catch was a catch or not. But I mean, Lamar put the ball in his hands for the win. So it's not Lamar's fault on that one.
Yeah. And then the last one that's still in the doghouse, Younghoe Koo.
I'm willing to let him out. He didn't,
I'm fine with
kick the turf or anything.
My pick for the doghouse. Sorry, wait, what? You froze for a second.
Who's your pick for the doghouse?
My pick is Jalen Hurts. 5 turnovers. 5 turnovers. I'm not.
2 in 1 play. 2 in 1 play.
2 in 1 play. Yes.
I was circling Jalen Hurts, but I was like, you know what? Kevin Patullo's already in there. Maybe it's a Patullo problem.
Especially no, this is a duo. They deserve to be in there
especially
together.
with that play call in overtime. Despite everything, I mean, like, it was just a good play by the Chargers. But yeah, I'm fine with Jalen Hurts.
I agree.
My nominee is Baker Mayfield because he had such a strong start to the season, and it's just all falling apart. It's just all gone horribly, and he hasn't been playing well like whatsoever against the Saints. And not the worst defense in the league, but also not the best. An interception, only 120 yards. He put up 40 yards against the Rams. It's just not good performances from Baker. And a team that looked all but a lock for the playoffs is just completely falling apart. So he's going to go in the doghouse until further notice.
Yeah. All right, I like it. So after this week, the people in the doghouse are Kevin Patullo, Jalen Hurts, the Eagles duo, and Baker Mayfield. So
yes,
that's the weekly doghouse. Let's move on to question number 7. This is one kind of like the JJ McCarthy one for you, Ronnie. I have one for another young quarterback in this league, Shadeur Sanders. Is Shadeur Sanders proving everyone wrong right now? Because he just put up 400 passing yards and 4 touchdowns in a loss, unfortunately, to the Titans. What did you have any take on this before I get into what I gotta say?
All I'll say is if we're saying the things we're saying about JJ McCarthy, like anyone could put up these numbers against the Commanders, I could say the same thing about the Titans. Not a very good football team, but I will say
That is true.
McCarthy put up less than 200 yards. Shadeur did 370 yards or something. Pretty solid.
Almost 400. Yep.
Yeah, almost 400 yards in the game. I think.
Yes.
I was never a complete hater of Shadeur, but I think he is proving some people wrong. But we'll have to see how he continues to play, because he's had some pretty bad games.
I agree.
As well.
I want to make a comparison between the two of JJ McCarthy and Shadeur Sanders. JJ McCarthy has a consistent duo at running back, a consistent running game, and he has some of the best weapons in the league. He has Justin Jefferson. I am so high on Justin Jefferson. I am higher on Justin Jefferson than most. I think Justin Jefferson still has an argument to be the best receiver in the league out of pure skill. Maybe not the production because of his quarterback play, but if I'm going bar for bar skill-wise, I think Justin Jefferson competes with anybody. He also has Jordan Addison. He also has TJ Hawkinson, who's had a slower season, but he's still serviceable for sure. And he has a great play caller in Kevin O'Connell. Shadeur Sanders has significantly less to work with. He's missing 3 starting offensive linemen. He's playing with a run game that suffered from those missing offensive linemen. Quinshon Judkins this week averaged negative, I think it was am I tweaking or was it negative 4 yards per contact? Or something like that.
I don't know.
I feel like that's impossible. I might have read that. Okay, it might be negative 0.4. Still, he was averaging getting hit behind the line of scrimmage, which is, you see what a unfortunate run game has done to Patrick Mahomes this season. You're also working with weapons that are nowhere near what the Vikings have. They have a lot of alright weapons, but they don't have anyone that'll blow your socks off. Jerry Jeudy was great, was pretty good last season, but this season he's been mid. I mean, you have Cedric Tillman behind him. You have Isaiah Bond after him. The tight ends aren't bad with Fannin and Njoku, but they're not blow your socks off type of good. Yeah. And I think what makes me wonder is that just watching the game, not even watching the tape, just watching the game, Shadeur Sanders looks like he's on a different level compared to Dillon Gabriel. It really does. And I want to know if Dillon Gabriel is just a practice god or what. But I really do wonder, if Stefanski wanted to keep his job, why not bring in Shadeur to get another look earlier in the season? Why wait till Dillon Gabriel gets hurt? Maybe it's coming from up above saying, hey, we have Shadeur, maybe in the future we want to use him, but we don't like the antics, which haven't even been bad this season. He's been chill. He's handled media that's always attacking him very well. It is just confusing because Shadeur does look a lot better, both on the tape and just watching the game. And I have been impressed. I've been particularly impressed when he has time in the pocket. I think his ball placement when he has time in the pocket this season has been so much better than I projected it to be coming out of the draft. When he's under pressure, still a lot of work to do, and he's under pressure a good amount of the time with that Browns offensive line being so injured. But I can appreciate Shadeur because he has so much attention as a 5th round pick, and maybe he does it to himself a little bit. But the media, every single interview, he's being attacked. They're trying to make him say the wrong thing, and he's handled it. And then he goes out and performs. You got to give him props.
Yeah, I agree. You said better than I could. I think Shadeur, he's proving people wrong. Not much else I can add. You really covered everything. Yeah. That was amazing.
Yeah, I'm not here to say that Shadeur is the guy for the Browns. I'm not saying that. But he is a 5th round pick. You do lower the expectations for a late round pick. Also, I do think that if he has another one of these games throughout the season, I think just one more game locks him a look at the starter spot for the Browns next season.
And people were saying he's not an NFL caliber. And they're saying, oh, just because of Dion, he's even, being considered for the draft and stuff. So I think he's proving those people wrong as well.
Yep.
All right, I think we should move on.
Agree.
Was that a hot take, you think? Shadeur Sanders being perhaps a good NFL quarterback? Maybe mild. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. But in that same vein, what are our biggest NFL hot takes? Do you want to go first, or shall I?
Do you want to start, or you want me to go to first?
I'll start.
All right.
The Steelers are going to go 4-0 to end the season. They have the Dolphins.
What is the schedule? What's the schedule?
They have the Dolphins, the Browns, the Lions, and the Ravens again. To start off, the Ravens are just bumps. We own the Ravens. I know. Some a lot of time we go like 1-1, but usually we are able to sweep the Ravens. The Browns, we should not be losing a game against the Browns. Same with that Dolphins game. Like if we lose to Tua Tagovailoa, that's insane. So already 3-0.
5 in a row. Haven't they won 5 in a row?
Yeah, but I'm not too scared about them. They need to face a real team. The only team that's scary is the Lions.
I agree.
But we've seen the Lions collapse before, and the Steelers are a very big play-oriented team. And the run defense is what we kind of pride ourselves on, even though it's not very good. This is all just to say I think we can shut down Jahmyr Gibbs and force some turnovers on Jared Goff and squeak out a win there. And we usually play up and down the competition. So all I'm saying, 4-0.
I don't want to say it's impossible. I see a vision. I just think the chances of that vision being reality are like 1 in about 500,000.
I think it's 1 in. Drop it to
There's
like 1
no.
in 20.
I don't see it.
Anyways,
it's in the Steelers' blood to blow these late season games. It's in your blood.
Not this season, man. Not with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is going to unlock himself. He's been hunkered down.
Well,
he's been committed to the craft.
All right.
Anyways, what is your hot take?
My big hot take has to do with the Phillip Rivers question we talked about earlier in the pod. And I think we can both acknowledge that Andrew Luck coming back was never a possibility. There was no way he was ever going to come back, and they did do him wrong. He should feel no obligation to come back.
Mm-hmm.
But in a hypothetical world where Andrew Luck does come out of retirement, he does want to come back to this Colts team that has a top 3 offensive line in the league, has the best running back in the league, the most efficient run game in the league, very consistent weapons, a very good play caller, a solid defense. I think Andrew Luck makes this team a top 3 contender. I think Andrew Luck is assuming he's kept in shape and assuming that he's at least slightly close to where he was previously, I think he is automatically miles better than Daniel Jones. I think he just makes this team absolutely elite.
I agree. I mean, to me, it's not a hot take because I was very high on the Colts even when they were kind of, fluttering before the Daniel Jones injury. I think just the team around him is probably the best Andrew Luck will ever have in his career. Mm-hmm. I think they would totally be a contender if he joined the team. But alas, you never will.
Yeah.
We got Phillip Rivers. You never know. Tom Brady's won Super Bowls around this age. The Phillip Rivers could finally get his ring on the Colts. Imagine how insane that would be.
Yeah, I just I don't think he was never going to come out. I think it's a hot take for me because I was very low on the Colts after their breakdown, and I think in general consensus whenever I talked about the Colts online, they were pretty much agreeing with me. Yeah. That's kind of why I viewed it as a hot take. But I mean, I can also see it like that being an obvious take for some people. But just the real ball knowers, Yeah. But all right, let's move on to question number 9. My surprise question for you. Let's play a little game. Let's take it back to elementary school, Ronnie.
Elementary school. Wow.
Let's have a little spelling bee.
Spelling bee?
I've got 5 players for you.
Okay.
With difficult names to spell. Will range from easy to hard. I just want you to spell them off the top of your head.
Try and spell them?
That's it.
Wow, okay. This is not where I thought this
Yep.
was. Okay. Wow.
I just wanted to have a little fun here.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Let's get into it. 5 players. I think a score of 3 out of 5 will be passing. Okay. Otherwise, you're going back to elementary school. All right,
Sounds
number
good.
1. Start off with a layup. This is an absolute layup. Brett Favre.
Brett Favre. Well, B-R-E-T-T.
First and last name.
Okay, B-R-E-T-T-F-A-V-R-E. Brett Favre.
There you go, 1 for 1. That was a layup.
Nice.
You should have gotten that one every day of the week.
Yeah, it's Brett Favre.
Number 2. Tua Tagovailoa.
Oh, T-U-A-T-A-G. Oh, Tua Tagovailoa. I spell it all the time. T-U-A-T-A-G-O-V-A-I-L-O-A. Tua Tagovailoa.
There you go, 2 points. All right, you only need one of these last 3. I think you should honestly get it on the third one. Maybe I made the beginning ones too easy on you.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can go
Number
5
3.
for 5.
You should get this because it's your Steeler, Ben Roethlisberger.
Ben Roethlisberger?
If you don't get this.
Okay, well, R-O-E-T-H-L-I-S-B-E-R-G-E-R. Ben Roethlisberger.
Okay, we're bumping up passing grade to 4.
Okay, 4. Yeah, come on.
Because that was too easy. All right, these. I was trying to find. See, all the really difficult ones were like no-name players, and I didn't want to do that. But this one, I think there's a significant jump. David Bakhtiari.
David Bakhtiari? Oh my
Legendary tackle for Aaron Rodgers.
David Bakhtiari. Okay, well, D-A-V-I-D. B-A-K-H Bakhtiari. T-I-A-R-I.
Maybe I made this way too easy. Maybe I was wondering if you're gonna crumble without having it in front of you, but this last one I don't think you'll get. Kyle Juszczyk.
Kyle Juszczyk? Well, he's the 49ers fullback. Okay, I know there's like some like the X or some shit in there. Kyle Juszczyk. K-Y-L-E.
You're not getting this.
Kyle Juszczyk. K-Y-L-E-J. U-E. Oh my god. I know there's like an X or a Y in there. God damn it. I'm trying to like picture it in my head because I've seen it before. Kyle Juszczyk. K-Y-L-E-J-U-E. I'm not going to get it.
I'll say J-U is correct. After J-U, it's not correct.
Oh, no E. Is the X immediately? J-U-X.
I don't know where you're getting the X because there's no X.
Maybe it's the Y that's in there. Oh my god. I should have gotten this one. Kyle, K-Y-L-E, Juszczyk, J-U C-Y-C-H-E-C-K. Is that correct?
J-U-S-Z. C-Z-Y-K. You were never getting that one. That one is impossible.
Oh my god. I thought there was a X, but I think it was the Z that I was thinking of. Damn.
Yeah, that one is very difficult.
4 for 5.
4 out of 5 is still a passing score. So you graduate elementary school, Ronnie. Congrats.
Yes.
And let's move on to question number 10, the clutch call. The clutch call is a question that we have every week where Ronnie and I have to work together to find the answer. And today, we're playing a little game. We are playing a little game. Let me pull it up here. We're playing the Immaculate Grid. The Immaculate Grid, you guys can see it now. Ronnie, I'm sharing it with you.
Yeah, I can see it.
Basically, there's these 3 rows, 3 columns, and we have to name players that work on the intersecting rows and columns. So we have to name like a player that at any point in their career played for like the Bills and the Niners, or Cowboys and Bills, 5,000 plus rushing yards in the Bills, you know? Stuff like that. And we can't get one wrong. In order to pass, we have to get everything right. Does that make sense, Ronnie?
Yes, it does.
All right, let's get into it. I have a couple immediately. First of all, I have Matt Breida for the Niners Giants.
Is Matt Breida
Oh,
playing for the
also,
Giants?
it is fun to go for low score. Low score means you're guessing players that are less guessed by others. I feel like Matt Breida is going to be a pretty good one.
Yeah. Fun. Is this active players or is this anybody?
All time.
Because I'm looking at the 5,000 yards rushing for the Bills, and I'm thinking O.J. Simpson.
You want to go to Simpson? I honestly don't really care to go for the low score, actually, this one. I just want to get through this. Let's just knock it out. O.J. Simpson? Ooh, yeah, it has to be him. Yeah, 24, okay. Obviously, for the Vikings, you have, like, a AP. Obviously, for the Giants, you have a Saquon. Maybe there's some guys that are a little bit lower there, though. I want to think, though, first about some of these harder ones. Like, Niners, Vikings, you have Jordan Mason right now, right?
Yes, Jordan Mason. Can it just be anybody, or is it the people they...
It can be anybody. Let's just go Jordan Mason here.
Yeah, Jordan Mason.
All right. 3 down, 6 to go. Niners, Bills. Do you have anyone loaded up for that?
No. I don't even know where to begin. With Niners, Bills.
I don't know either.
I'm also trying to think of Bills, Cowboys. But
Bills, Cowboys, man. Yeah, our ball knowledge is also pretty confined to, like, what, the past 5 to maybe 8 years?
Yeah. I mean, let's just fill in the...
A lot of these early ones.
We can go with the Adrian Peterson, Saquon, and we just have to fill out the grid.
Hey, Aaron Jones has 5,000 career rushing yards, right?
Oh, that's also true.
Right? He has to, right? There's no way he doesn't.
Let's find out. Yeah, he has
I want to go for the lower score. I'm going Aaron Jones.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Giants, Tiki Barber, yeah?
Sure. Yeah. Wow.
Damn, he went more than Saquon? That's interesting. Or maybe Saquon was more. We'll see. Maybe.
Maybe those are just the top 2. Okay.
Now we get to the hard ones.
Cowboys, Giants.
Excuse me if this is a stupid question. Did Randy ever play for the Cowboys?
Randy Moss? Wait, no.
Yeah.
No.
Did he ever sneak over there?
I don't think he did. I think it was... Yeah, there's no way.
I feel like we've got to get Bills Niners. This is our team.
Yeah. I just can't think of anybody like current, but maybe I should start like thinking in the past.
Did Marquise Goodwin ever make his way to the Bills?
You know what? Matt Breida may have played for the Bills as well.
I don't think you can repeat.
No, you can't repeat.
Did he really?
I think he did.
Oh, Frank Gore.
Oh my God! Yeah, Frank Gore. He played. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh my
40,
God, 40%.
Is that really the most obvious one?
Jeez Louise.
All right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So now it's all the Cowboys. Now we got a lot of Cowboys to deal with. I feel like Cowboys Giants gotta be one that we're missing.
Yeah, Cowboys Giants seems. You never know. Same division. Maybe there's not a lot of overlap. Same with I know you asked
What
Randy Moss
about-
question. Same with the Vikings Cowboys. Seems like I feel like there's something there.
Yeah, no, I agree. Let's see here. I'm just trying to, like, is Harrison Smith still in the Vikings? Yes. Actually, no, he would never play for the Cowboys. What about? I'm trying to think of like journeymen that have gone in with the Cowboys. Like, did a Ben DiNucci ever sneak over to the Vikings or the Giants?
Maybe. I'm just trying to think of
Did
people.
a Cooper Rush ever sneak over to any of these teams?
Oh, yeah,
It's
maybe
hard with
Cooper
Cowboys
Rush.
quarterbacks because they hold on to their quarterbacks for so long. What about a
Yeah.
Cowboys running back? Did Zeke ever play for the Bills? No, it was the Patriots.
I'm
never
trying to
mind.
think of.
He just played for the Cowboys and the Patriots, right?
Can't- Yeah, that was gonna go the same place with Tony Pollard. Did Tony Pollard play for the Cowboys, or am I tripping?
Nah, yeah, Cowboys and Titans only. Man, I feel like we're gonna have to go like on the defense side of the ball or a wide receiver.
For the Bills, I'm thinking about like
Man,
I don't know.
I just have no Cowboys ball knowledge, man.
Yeah, me
I'll be
neither.
real.
Me neither. Is this really we're gonna get stumped with the
This
Cowboys?
is a bad one to get today.
Yikes.
I have a gut. This also could have worked for the Niners, Giants, but I have a gut feeling Dante Pettis snuck over to the Cowboys. I know he played for the Giants. Do you have any other better guesses, or should I just rip it for time's sake?
Let's do Dante Pettis. Just rip it. I'm sure he's there.
Ah,
Yes.
lame.
Okay, we
All
get two
right,
guesses.
let's just give up. I don't think we got ones for these middle three.
All right.
Who
What
could it have been? Cole Beasley for
Cole
Bills
Beasley.
Cowboys. I think we
Wow.
should have had that. Herschel Walker for Vikings Cowboys. Again, we're not deep into the old stuff. And then Jason Garrett. I did not know he played for them, for both these
Yeah.
teams.
Me neither.
I'll be real. I mean, okay. Oh wow. Well, we got everything except for two of the three hardest ones, but that's okay.
Fair enough.
We failed today, but we will get them next
We will
time.
get him. Yeah, we'll
All
get
right.
another chance.
Well, that's the 10 questions.
Wow, we're done.
That's our 10 questions for the day, Ronnie. Let's get into some off-topic stuff. Like we said earlier, we have finals next week for college. How are we feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I think I only got one that I'm kind of stressing about. The final for my nutrition class.
Okay.
Everything else, like two of them are online, so you know how that is. And then the other in-person one I have, we get to bring it's for sociology. We get to bring like a double-sided sheet of paper. And so I think I'll be good on that one as well.
Oh, nice.
What about you?
Nice.
What do you got?
It's either like layup or it's like, what am I gonna do? There's no in between. I have one tomorrow that I'm not even gonna study for because it's that easy. Half of it is group work.
Oh, wow.
And then I have one Thursday that's online, but it was online classes all semester, but I didn't go to the second half of the semester, and that's what all the test is on, and it's 50% of my grade.
Oh my gosh! I just took the final that was 50% of my grade today.
Yeah, no, we will see about that. And then next week I have two on Monday. One is supposed to be a weeder class, but it's been very easy for me. I should pass that one with flying colors. And then I have one that I kind of am struggling in, but we get 5 sheets of new notes plus the 5 sheets from test 2 and the 5 sheets from test 1. So we have 15 pages of notes.
Oh wow!
And I think it's multiple choice. So yeah, I think I'm chilling. I don't know. What class did you enjoy this semester, and what class did you hate?
Enjoying it was kind of weird because this semester was all a lot of just diving into the textbooks, I will say, the film history class, the one I just took my final for, it's super low rating on Rate My Professor, like a 1.5 or something out of 5. People just hating on him.
Oh damn.
I don't really see it. Maybe it's because he only has the 2 tests, but I think the readings he assigns are actually pretty interesting. Like there's some interesting stuff. It's not all about film. One of them was about like during World War II, or no, I think World War One. How they test on people that had I think schizophrenia and stuff, and that's where one of the older movies came out. That was what it was about. But the whole reading was just about like all the tests they were doing, and it was pretty fascinating.
Yeah.
So I think
that's cool.
The people are wrong. He doesn't deserve a 1 point whatever rating. What about you? What was your favorite class?
Yeah. See, that's interesting you say that, because I'm an RA, I'm a resident assistant, so I get priority registration. So I go solely off of like ratings on Rate My Professor.
Mm-hmm.
So I get all the highest rated ones.
Well, this one I had to take it. There's no other teacher for
So
it.
it is interesting. I've had to experience that. For me this semester, I've learned that I hate Unix and command line stuff. For reference, if you ever see like the big black screen with like all of the text, and it's like if you open up your terminal on your computer, doing stuff in there, I hate it.
I have a story about this.
I so much prefer like Java and Python.
Don't come after me, but for my final, I think a semester or 2 semesters ago, I forget exactly, in community college, I took this project management class. Kind of just blew it off as like one little quiz a week. And then I come to find out for the final, we needed Microsoft projects. And so I go to look up what it is. It costs like $500, like upwards of like $500,000 for this like project managing thing. And we didn't have to use it for the whole semester except for the final. So I went on GitHub, I copied the link, put it in the terminal, and then unlocked every single Microsoft thing for free for life. So I have everything for free now. The feds are going to get me. They're going to get me at some point. I hope they don't watch this video.
They might get you, bro.
But that's my story about
amazing.
The terminal. Anyway, sorry if we're cutting you off. Go on.
Nice. Yeah. Nah. Only other thing I was going to say is I love my classes, my advanced data structures and algorithms. That one's been fire. And that one is the one that I'm chilling on. That is like supposed to be the weeder class, but like I'm kind of crushing that class. I like I don't know. I think last episode we went into like our childhood hobbies, and like I said like I love to sort Hot Wheels and I love to sort baseball cards. Like when I was little, I'd like sit in my room and do that all day. And this is like just like learning like sorting algorithms, but like from a computer's perspective. It was a lot of the class, and I think that was pretty cool to learn. But
it's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's all I've got. Anything else you got?
No, nothing else. Sad we won't be here next week, but Christmas will make up.
But we'll see you on Christmas. We will see you guys on Christmas.
Yes, we will.
All right. Let's get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe down below. It is completely free. And make sure to turn on notifications so you get notified for future episodes. Also, make sure to like the video. Please leave questions in the comments if you want to see us answer those on the podcast. We are dying to see some of the questions from you guys. Follow us on social media, which will be linked in the description. And we will see you guys on next week's edition.